So welcome back to another episode. Well, off screen it might have been a little longer, but in game it really hasn't been that long. I just adjusted the add-ons that I found that I wanted to adjust, and had a few additions. So welcome back. Elasem, he last took his Hearthstone and entered the water pipe smoking in. And what I found when I adjusted my add-ons was this, a smelter. So I created a quick wave so we could quickly tip people off if they were to buff us. But also, the minimap button that was broken, apparently in the Atrix Plus there is a setting which allows you to have this minimap, and you can hide the minimap, hide add-on buttons. So combine that one, yes, which is really nice. So it's all built into Leatrix maps, that would be. This is actually Leatrix Plus, it's a little weird, and I enhanced the minimap a little bit. So I find that was a little better. And I also made the macro that I talked about last episode. So a small quality of life changes to that. And I also found one thing. There is, in this game now, you can go into interface option, and Blizzard has this show numbers for cooldowns. And I actually prefer that. I can just use a cooldown here, because it has seconds as well, not milliseconds, seconds is fine. To Omni CC, even though for thread plates there's an Omni CC configuration, I can't get it to work, so it really doesn't matter. I just disabled Omni CC to have as few add-ons as possible, disabled the separate minimap button, and used the one integrated with the Atrix. So few small nice things. I enlarged the buff window a little bit. But what can we do? We could go sell first off, but we could also build a bunch of bombs, which I really like to do, but we could go and complete our quest first. So we have one up here. So we killed some spring paws and we murdered some hooligans.
The dark times will pass.
They hopefully will. We're two Murphys. Yeah, we heard that one. Their boldness in Sunsail Anchorage is unpardonable. Okay, hard word. I'll teach them not to mess with us. Okay, and we get some real experience and another talent point. Your help in subduing the wretched has been invaluable. Would help against the Amani. Look for Fast Strider Retreat, northeast. Speak to Lieutenant Dawnrunner. See if he might. Is that the same? No, that was something with S. And here we can buy a bundle of fireworks.
Yes.
Maybe we'll do that just now. Yes, let's do it. Just so we have it. When we did buy the backspace, so we can probably make some food out of this. And I also had the yeah, and we can see that it's a little cooking icon here, and that's the item tool tip professions, something like that, which I find really nice for certain items to know for sure that this is used for this profession. I want to go grab that vein as well. You're the spring boss, and he wanted to make something for us.
Enubilore Delanar.
Your brag, I did bring the pills. I'll do perfectly. Take this piece of armor, and it's actually better.
We will have justice.
We will. Very nice. So we could level, and that would also settle us into engineering if we go ahead and do that. But I think it's nice. We want the bombs so bad. Especially if we're going for the retribution tree here. Didn't we put a point here? I'm pretty sure we put a point here. Now it just is to reset it. Okay, let's just Oh, we have the new feature. Learn to finalize. Okay, this is actually a little interesting, because let's reset and then just put 1 point, because right now we have no parry. We have no parry skill here in the. So if we do this and then just learn 1 point, there's still no parry. So, do we have a parry here? Nothing that I can find. So maybe we need to actually learn the parry spell, which we have available right now, before we actually will get any benefit from this. Hit rating. I don't see it anywhere.
Victory lies ahead.
Old item here.
Hold your head high.
I think I would have thought that we would have ran into all the nice cooking quests already, but we really haven't. I at least haven't seen them. So open our O-piring and we can smelt a lot of copper here. I think they only stack to 10. So we are not gaining anything other than mining skill from doing all this smelting. Which is unfortunate. I might level another Paladin, or not Paladin, another Blood Elf off screen just because they start with a higher enchanting level, and then use that one as our main, or our bank alt. And that would make sense. You do get enchanting level from disenchanting, which I find really nice. So maybe once in a while, I don't think it will be really necessary. I think I'll level that off screen just because we have done this zone already and it's a little faster to just do the things off screen. They actually do stack to 20. So maybe we want to create one more stack. We don't want to begin a 4th stack, which we will because we have 1 ore left over. Because then we have to go back here to separate that one out. And we actually can level our mining skill now. So we really want to go back to Silver Moon to use all these items. But it's actually not the smelting that we came here for, even though it is nice to convert. One more. Cancel. Okay, just so we can keep stacking when we mine out in the wild here. It's actually not what we want to do. We want to go to engineering. And we probably, even though this is the item we're really interested in, we probably want to just convert as many rough stone into engineering levels as we can. And that's the thing about being a paladin. We can't really benefit from... I don't think we can use a gun. Warriors can. I don't think paladins can. It would be nice actually to then have the ability to craft the ammo for it. Getting a little curious, but I think that's one of the downside of being a paladin previously. They didn't really have a range pull. I think it has been has gotten better, where the warrior could just pull out their gat and then shoot the shot. So this year, even though we could start creating these now, we want to extract as many levels from this very simple process as possible. And this is probably the most efficient way to go about it. Only save up all the materials to create this one item, even until maybe it becomes gray, because we'll have so much more rough stone. But it's more fun to create the dynamite now, so we can do it as efficiently as possible right now, but we won't not create the dynamite to save the levels. So now it turns green. So I think, in theory, we should. I think you get the point. Keep making this because it's so cheap to convert into engineering levels until it becomes gray. Maybe we'll do that at 35. No, not yet. Because it's kind of free levels. We will probably have to create this anyway. 35 and not gray. So that's the thing right here. We could go out, mine more, create even more, and extract the last 5 levels from this raw blasting powder, because we will probably have to at some point. But it's way more fun to have this dynamite. And I'm guessing it stacks to 20, so maybe we'll just create the 20. I don't think it requires anything, so we can just create them as we go. Create 2 at a time. And that's nice, we extracted 1 whole stack there. Okay, very nice, and we'll definitely pull that to our bar. Very good, very good. So, be aware that Dark Wraithing enrage at low health. The Rodlim also have an instant cast 15 damage spell. Okay, so it's off to kill these guys, and we'll probably go do that. Or will we? Maybe we can go this way, here, 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 and into Silver Moon, something like that. Even though this will probably just tell us to keep pumping those crests. We can do it to some degree, but we really want to get our new spells. But that's very nice about this, this add-on right here. Is there anything that will increase our damage through here? Not really. Not really anything that will increase our damage. We don't get... So, in theory, you could wait all the way to level 12 to have a new blessing. And that's the thing, because we already level 11 now. So if we go to town, spend a whole lot of time there, then go out and do 1 quest and then become level 12, not really that efficient. Oh, there are actually mines here in the Dead Scar. Oh, nice. It creates crates, food crates. Let's see. And this should be the Paladin specialty, right? Defeating the undead. Okay, and now we pulled, so now we can use it. Woo! Damn! And that's a 1 minute cooldown. Okay. We can finish off this guy, and then we can take a heal. Bam! Back to full. How nice. How nice. That's the enrage. I think it's also very nice that it tells us things like that. Beware that they can heal and use your interrupt and all these things. It's not that it's really that needed in the beginning. Maybe we'll figure that out. But it definitely is nice to have. Can we make it? Nope. I think the new macro, just to test it, we now, if we don't target, and I just fucked it up, because previously if we use the spell, if it's not on cooldown, if we had the mana, if you use the spell, he will go into attack mode basically. But the problem was that if we did not, for example, now it's on cooldown, we have not targeted, and left clicking won't do anything, but now clicking Judgment, even though it's on cooldown, will make us start attacking. That was not the case previously. He will just stand there waiting for him to actually fire off the spell before he will cast it. Oh, that's the thing. That's in Quartz. One thing I read. This one here, and it's player. We want the player bar. Buff. I think we just disabled the buff bar. We have everything visible. This is probably another quest. I don't know why it wants us to go all the way up here. Maybe it just wants us to complete this quest before finishing. I'm getting a little... Dark Wraith. Okay, so we actually did kill the wrong Wraith so far. Maybe that's why it wants us up here. To kill the correct type of Wraith. Hey, it disappeared. What happened? Okay, maybe that's why. Surely it's a wraith that way. Okay. Over here. Maybe we can actually already start to multiple with our very nice dynamite. Parry, parry. We also want parry, so envious. Bam! Oh, it's such fun to use. We have one more button to press. The excitement can't be contained. 1 minute cooldown though. We want to rebuff here. Just kill this one. We also have enabled, maybe I did a chest. Grab it, grab it, grab it. A leather knife? Maybe we can pull that other one. It's actually guarding the chest. We just managed to grab it before it. Ah, not quite there. We want to finish it off with the explosives. We want to. But this is not efficient, right? Because we could have killed that first one. And this is actually dangerous because now they're both enraged. Okay, so the guide warned us and we did not listen. So kind of becoming a theme of not reading the guide but not listening to the guide. Really missing like a renew or heal over time. I mean, from both my priest and my druid has that. It's really nice for finishing off a mob and then getting on the run immediately. Because we have plenty of mana to spare. Wait, a bow staff, which actually does a decent damage. Long bow staff. We picking up a lot of these materials. They could be used or sold for all the tool crafters. So they're probably worth a pretty penny. And how will I manage this angle? I'll probably not film that because it's just running around and selling items. But if we do end up selling an item, or if we end up getting a lot of money from it, I will explain where we got the money from. I think that's just how it will work. Hello? Off him. Brief? Hey.
State your business.
My business. This was a fully functional arcane standing campaign from Arthas and Scourge decided to plow their way through. Like sample to set it back to normal. Okay. Shalinore. Now it wants us to go back there and collect samples. Yeah, it feels a little bad, right? So I would think that this add-on would have that covered because we could have easily just ran over here and then while we're... Oh, this is the anger shade. False shade. Pick up this quest while we were defeating the rotten ones. Maybe these are so low level now that we could go about picking up these without noticing. Yeah. And the pickup time from 5 seconds down to nothing is very nice indeed here. Quality of life changes so I think I will keep appreciating them because I'm still playing classic Season of Mastery, so I keep having that reference point where I go back and forth. Therefore all these quality of life changes will not be normalized so quickly. Maybe we have to go fight this one guy over here for that. Maybe over here. That was pretty easy. No need to effect bio that process. Now we can save the dead scar. You could impossibly have done that yourself, being level 9. Here, take a buff.
The dark times will pass.
They will pass. I will continued or excellent. I will cast an augmentation enchantment of the soil.
Be ready for anything.
I'm guessing she'll have a follow-up. Such dark energy. How can it be possible? Maybe because you made a pentagram on the ground.
Baladash Malinore.
Something's wrong. I sense the presence of the Scourge. Be ready. Protect. Okay, so it's a protection quest now. Good thing we have our dynamite. Okay. It's not a... We probably want to keep an eye on her life total. Okay, and she does help. And now she forgot we existed. Okay. We forgot to use our dynamite. No. Okay, need 3 guys.
We will persevere.
We will. My endeavors are hopeless. Thank you for your assistance. One last task. Valuable data. I must have a magister review my work. So she wants a peer review. Please take these note. Fair breeze will. Okay,
Remember the sun well.
I will remember the sun well. So Hearthstone. So we just did that. Go outside. What does that mean? We can read ahead here. Also, the nice thing about we have this scrollable guide for the WoW Pro guide. At least with the settings I use to keep it clean and simple like this. I have to first off make the text smaller so it doesn't fill up that much space. Should we go here first? You can get up there. And then have like an automate resizing. Where is it? It's probably up the hill. And then I can't really read ahead because it only shows me the next 5 steps, and I can read those 5 steps ahead. But for this assembly, if it only ends up displaying, oh, we can't get up here, can we? Get up here! Get up here! No! Oh, it's so looks so walkable when it's green. It's kind of cheating you into think you can get up here, and you probably can, but maybe you could go that way around. I think we're skipping this part for now. So go outside and speak, complete, talk to Prospector, wait for roleplay, and I think that was over here, this sanctum over here. Yeah, and it shows us on the map, this step here. So you could, when you disobey, it's kind of telling us to do this, but we have our we don't have our Hearthstone on cooldown. Okay. It seems it actually wants us to go to Falconwind Square, then we can go here. So this seems silly to not just go in, but I will feel also very silly if we end up having a quest to go to... Let's see here. Okay.
Glory to the Sindorai.
Yeah, make a pure hero. You have something for me? Research notes. These notes are shocking! Very quick read. If it corrects, it's irreversible. Okay, that's actually pretty significant. I notify the Grand Magister right away. More reason for our race to escape this world and find our true fate in Outland.
Time
That's
is
the
of the
narrative
essence.
that's pushed for this quest, seems. Just go up and complete this. I think we want to, because we could hit level 12 if we complete enough quests, and that's the thing, so we don't have to go back at level 12, so we basically pooled all of our skills. Until we have a decent amount of them. He said, mate.
The eternal sun guides us.
Many thanks. Our job is an endless one. Made it a little
The
easy today.
reckoning is at hand.
We read that one. This increase in scourge attacks leads me to believe there is a malfunction at one of the protective runestones. Ooh. We used these ancient stones to protect. Yeah, we heard about that. Most of them were destroyed. Most of them. Only thought it was one. Follow the road south towards the Ghostland. Look to the west. A small path. Okay, maybe that's the...
We will have
the
justice.
scout we already spoke to. This weapon upgrade has really been invaluable. We keep finding all these upgraded items, or these items that are just not as good. a buff. Maybe we should also have one.
We will persevere.
Dungeon leveling guild. I think normally I would say no to joining random guilds, but joining a leveling guild seems very nice. So, mainly if it means doing only dungeons to level, not interested. But if it means doing dungeons along the way and it's an easy way to do level dungeon finding, so time to raid Elven Forest. It's nobody was up for that. Left the guild. So maybe it's just a cesspool guild, and we don't want to be part of that. But it can be definitely nice. I think somebody's asking the question right away. So it seems like a trap. It's a trap, but it really can't hurt to join if somebody here is. Okay, so he has an add-on tool. Now we want to go over here. I think we are keeping our last level in deflection to see whether or not when we do pick up parry, will it pick up here, or do we have to go into a extended stat page to find where our extra point of parry goes? Just a little test to see where we can reliably check our parry chance. Go outside. We are outside. What? Not quite sure where this arrow is pointing us to. This place. So 71. Okay, so we shouldn't have made our Hearthstone to here. It wanted us to go here, actually. So it expected us to be Hearthstoned to this place. Really not that big of a deal. We got very close to level. So if we end up right at the gate of Silvermoon, not being level 12, we'll probably just grind for it. Avoid having...
What business have you?
Do you have any more interesting weapons? Two-handed sword. Cool one, that is.
Stay the course.
Stay the course. Oh, we actually have a Paladin trainer here. If I remember correctly. Captain of the Block Hordes. Incriminating
The
documents.
eternal sun guides us.
That's something for me? I do. I sure you found these on a night. I thought that's a long time ago. They're clearly written in Dwarven. From what I can understand, this letter, whoever wrote it did not cause the malfunction, but was sent to spy. Oh, we think we read this in the previous series. We were fools to trust anyone belonging to the Alliance. So close. Kill him. Bring me his head. When we get this item right here.
Remember the sun well.
So we might as well, even though we are so close.
Glory to the Sindorai.
We definitely want this one. Be on hands. Hadn't hurt, can it? Okay.
Death
Little
to
sad
all
to
who
not
oppose
pick
us.
up our extended blessings. But what did we get? We got parry chance, so let's check here. 6% chance to parry, and then this one, 7%. Okay, so we can go by this very easily and check our chance to parry. And I would say that's a definite upgrade, because when we fully upgrade this, can we... Yes, they give experience. Not all of them, though. Can we grind out one bar this way? We definitely want to. Maybe we should just go do this, because that will probably give us the level and we have to go back here anyway, so... we could kill 5 of them, but we know from experience that these are quite rare, so... Okay, so we can go by that, that's nice to know. We get Lay on Hands, which is another oh shit button, but with a much longer cooldown, so... Purify, that is nice. I think this is the button we want to, no. This one, yes. And what else did we get? So this is already rank 2, nice. And we get a stun, very nice. Okay, there's a wall of text here. Let's save that if there's, okay, fine. Targeted party or raid member is protected from all physical attacks for 6 seconds. So we kind of put divine protection on somebody else. Let's read afterwards.
What can I do for you?
I did not press anything. There seems to be some automate gossip. I don't remember that, actually. Very well. Let's see what we have to show for me. I have disabled all automated. I thought we were about to buff him. That would have been bad. We really need to go all the way up here. What manner of trick is this? If you seek to ambush me, I will warn you not to go. Okay, he was easy. And we'll probably get that last bar of experience from handing in his head. So this is very much mimicking the path of the Sindorai from the Warcraft 3, where one racist human kind of made it so that the Blood Elves wouldn't join the Alliance. Because they were initially trying to join the Alliance, but one racist human captain really didn't like them, and then Kael Thasi turned to Illidan instead. And the Naga, who were also shunned. So we're kind of treading in those footsteps, and even though we could kind of belong to the Alliance with our values for trees and what we want to accomplish, then they push us away.
Anaria
We are
Shala.
quite violent. If they don't go our way, we'll just murder them. That's probably how we differ from the Keldorai. The Dwarven Spy. Did you take care of the intruder? Yeah. So, the deed is done. Excellent job. Word has been passed to the Ranger General, and believe me, the dwarves will pay for their treason. Probably we also will. If we go murder an envoy, that's not good for relations. You've been a great service. Here, take either this, which is worse damage, but really cool, or this long knife, which is also worse damage. So this is more money,
The
we'll
reckoning
take it.
is at hand.
Ding! And one more point.
State your business.
And we actually get a quest. That's perfect. Didn't we get
Be
level
ready
12?
for anything.
Shouldn't we?
What business have you?
Okay, never mind. And this is rank 1, but because we have it macroed, it will automate to be rank 2, so that is nice. And then Wisdom of Judgment. Chance to restore 2% attacker's mana refer, and this also has no rank, so this will just scale as 2%, only 1 judgment. Okay, oh nice. And we'll pull that, I don't know, here, perhaps. I don't have a good layout for now.
Keep your wits about
We
you.
have a Paladin quest, summons from Night Lord
Victory lies
Bloodvalor.
ahead.
Oh. Elasem, you have excelled in your early training and distinguished yourself among those who would become Blood Knights. You are ready to undertake the next phase of your training, and to that end, Night Lord Bloodvalor himself asked to speak with you. I've no doubt that Knight Bloodvalor wishes to set a trial to test your abilities and training. You'll find him in the Blood Knight headquarters in Silvermoon. I wish you well.
We will have justice.
Let's have that justice. And I think we'll go and do that. Oh, it's so cool though. I don't want to get rid of it.
Glory to the Sindorai.
Glory to the Sindorai. It is soulbound? It is soulbound. So we can enchant it and use it as a... We also forgot to eat our buff. Try that one.
Keep your wits about you.
And I want to level my two-handed skills just a little bit and run around with this badass claymore. So sad that it isn't better, but I think we could have done this quest a long time ago because it's And then it would have been an upgrade, especially if we did not purchase the weapon upgrade that we did. Even though it's a little... you could turn that back, but it says destroy the party invitation. Because there are some items which says they are quest items. I can't remember if you can get skill from this one. And we actually can, even though it's gray to us. How nice. But leveling two-handed is so tedious since we hit so slowly. Might as well stay up to date. Small legs, so leatherworking, skinning, leatherworking supplies.
I have one-of-a-kind items.
No recipes. Shorelloran. But it is nice because sometimes in Classic you end up with a lot of quest items filling up half your bag and you don't know where they come from. So you don't dare delete them if they're from an important quest you're already on. But yeah, you're also kind of like, didn't I pick this up 20 levels ago and I have no use for it?
Our
So
enemies
this
will
unfortunately
fall.
did turn gray, so I don't think we'll be getting any oh, the ones like sheep. Did you do what I asked? Yes, I did. Excellent job. Don't worry, they will not stuck in that form permanently. We get it back. Their apprenticeship won't be restored until they earn it.
Farewell.
Okay, and this was what I was talking about. It's still valued to earn a bag, and we can put the rest in our bag. We have 4 slots back. So we can put them into our bank if we want to at some point.
The dark times will pass.
Not really something valuable here. No rare recipes.
Salama,
Everybody can go pick them up.
Ashalamore.
So the riding trainer is over here, but the dragon hold I thought was the mount purchase. So that's over there. Okay. We'll probably run over there next, but I think we'll just go into Slow Moon to burn. Yes. That is nice.
Baladash, Malanore.
And what did we want? We want profession trainer and we want a mining trainer. So we can keep leveling. And we also want an engineering
to
trainer,
all
but I
who
remember
oppose
that
us.
being close. Take a buff. Pretty cool, this place. So we have a quest, donation of wool, we don't want that. Oh, and we got our... This definitely helps. We did get some cloth, but we use it to make bombs. Make bombs, not peace. It is Warcraft, right? So we have had no use for either the fishing or the tailoring yet.
Everything has a price. Shorelloran.
Anaria Shola.
And we had fishing and we had
Time is of
gold,
the
so it
essence.
really hasn't been that. Just not yet. And we are still continuing with the sword and board. It's just so nice to run around with the glowing claymore right here. And we want to get that. Level 66 already. Maybe we should get it while we're just next to it. How would you...
I have one-of-a-kind items.
Which one was it? The special sun touch serve. Right? Also a quest item.
The reckoning is at hand.
Reckoning is at hand. I think front flips are much cooler than doing the Blood Elf thing, but yeah. One on the map here. And the quest is right there. Nice. So now we have 2 out of 3. We have the fireworks, and the last one is outside. Party never ends. No? Spring Paul advertises. And is that out here? No, that's another place. Okay, so we don't have to go back there all the time. That is nice. We can go here first. Gunsmith. Could we ever learn to use guns?
Do not loiter. Hold your head high.
I don't know. Oh, here there's Night Lord Blood Valor. Hello.
Naria Shola.
Alaria Shalon.
Victory lies ahead.
Welcome to the headquarters of the Blood Knights, the defenders of Quilphalas, the faithful servants of Silvermoon, and the true masters of the light. What a long title. Welcome, young initiate. You have answered my summons so promptly. Bodes well for you. Let us dispense with pleasantries. Then, as they are best left to countiers and their ilk. I'm not quite sure what that means. Okay. Your rapid progress has caught my attention. So we'll see if you are taking your lessons to heart. Learned so much of combat and bloodshed, initiate, but there's so much more. Mastery of the light requires a focused mind and tremendous willpower. Without these, you are better than a street. You're a little better than a street thug. There's an island to the northeastern reaches of the Ghostlands called the Isle of Tribulations. That we use to hone our skills. You'll find a brazier within a shallow cave there. Kneel before the brazier, light it, and focus on what you see before your eyes. Okay.
We will have justice.
Lore friendly.
State your business.
What are you looking at? The brazier. Okay. State your business. Now we want to go find the monkey trainer. And the engineering trainer. And possibly we want to auction off whatever we can.
Anu Belore de la Na.
Yes. We can afford it.
Remember the Sunwell.
Achievement.
Your gold
That's a
is
thing.
welcome here.
Gold is
The
welcome.
reckoning is at hand.
And blacksmith. I feel stupid. I remember the engineering trainer was right around here somewhere, but let's just ask.
Our enemies will fall.
Engineering. An odd choice? Yeah. Little odd. I suppose I'm not one to judge. At least they improve more than mining.
Farewell.
And we just need to... So it is here, somewhere. Maybe in the next room. We'll get to know Silvermoon at some point. Is there anything other that we should... We really want to push engineering 50. We can. Yeah,
What do you seek?
He actually does, but they're way too high level for us. Bronze tube. This is something that we perhaps want to buy. But I don't know why they're all so high level. Maybe it's because Silvermoon kind of belongs to level 60 plus zone for all the other races. Therefore we are kind of skewed toward Outlands.
State your business.
Apprentice engineer. Okay, so that's not the same.
Malinore.
And this just says
Remember
engineering
the
trainer.
sun
It
well.
doesn't say journeyman or expert. Maybe
We
that's
will
gone with
persevere.
Thorath. I would like to train copper bolts and rough copper bomb, so we get a
We
bomb
will
upgrade.
have
That's what we
justice.
want. Handful of copper bolts. We require a blacksmith hammer. Okay, actually did not know.
Choose wisely. We will have justice.
So this is a little annoying at some points when you want to do these professions. It's very immersive, but okay, I can make more of these. And these require this. Okay. So we can at least make these until they're maybe not gray to us, but at least yellow to us. see. So we're already changing out our one stack of bombs for another. I think we can use these up first. And with the small amount of linen we have, we can't level first aid to 50 anyway, so might as well focus on this. Is there a smelter somewhere here? Probably was on the other side. Maybe we would want to find a bank so we can store all the things that we don't need quite yet. But I think the rest of this episode will just be us leveling our professions, and then we will venture to the world in the next one. So if you're not really wanting to see this low level profession stuff, you can sign up for now. Thanks for watching. Otherwise, welcome to bar progression. Yeah, we have at least 1 minute to go. I think this is a very nice feature of quartz. And you still can see the individual items, this small one in the background. I'm the kind of guy who almost prefers add-ons to playing the game. I think it's so fun to set up add-ons and have all these features, and I'm wondering if we actually do need all these copper bolts there. Maybe not. Maybe we should have used our copper bars for something else. Maybe we should go check on that before we use all of them.
Will fall.
So journeyman engineering. What?
Be ready for anything.
What happened?
The eternal sun guides us.
Did I press train all?
The reckoning is at hand.
It seems like I did. Okay, so we definitely want to save at least, and we can make the copper tube ourselves. Okay, so that's really not a problem then. And we do need to save some copper for all this. I think this is something that we will need to have. Oh, it's actually better. We can create a weapon for ourselves here. Oh, nice. Okay. And maybe we learn something new.
Persevere.
Food scope. Because this is my first time engineering, I would want to learn everything that engineering has to offer, but it's a little pricey compared to how much money we have. Attach a scope to a gun, and it does not require engineering, so we potentially could sell this. Malachite, handful of copper bolts. We could create one because we have the means to make a copper tube. If the vendor price listed here is not there. So increase damage by 1.
Be ready for anything.
Let's see.
Everything has a price.
We can barely afford it. Let's do it.
Farewell.
Let's test our luck on the auction house. See if someone wants a 1 damage increase. Wooden stock. Then we can make a crude scope. Maybe this would have been better off for something else, but I think it's fun to test out. Let's not be too saddened by not min-maxing all the way. So here's the auctioneer, and where's the bank? Perhaps we should ask, just so we don't run past it.
We will persevere.
Bank. The west, I'm guessing, since that's where the auction house is. Seek it out the southwest
Salama
corner.
Ashalanore.
What does that mean? There. Okay, there's also an auctioneer here. And a bank there. So these are very close, and these are very close, and that doesn't really matter. There are 2. Okay. Fireworks vendor, blunt weapon. Maybe we should ask for a weapon master. Sergeant healer. Walk of the Elders. It's so nice that they have their own little groove here.
A new Bellore della Na.
Oh, the Weapon Master. Blood Knights. Aww.
The reckoning
We've
is
just
at
been there.
hand.
So I was just wondering if it's in the full Blood Master, Weapon Master. Maybe I'll run there for the next episode. Ooh, missed out. Definitely people here, so maybe this is the... Oh, you get the mount at level 20. Also very different. Welcome to Auctioneer. And maybe we actually want to open this up. Like that. Like that. Save the last used. Yes, that's the one. Or I don't think we need anything other than that right now. Okay, selling. So what can we sell? We can sell... No. Just wondering if... how active they can sell for them. And they're worth nothing. And they're also worth nothing. But it's better than the vendor price and the... Ooh, we have no money to deposit, actually. So it's better... But we want it. This at 1 silver is actually a lot for us right now. We can't even afford to sell it. Oh, the failure. Should have thought of that. So, but it does vendor for 1 silver, so it almost pays itself back. And the auction price is just barely more, and we risk actually being lower if we don't sell it, so that's a bad deal. So this brings in a hefty price, but we can't afford to post it. Why is this free? Okay, so we should definitely have sold this on the auction house instead, and maybe we should hold on to it because they can be nice to save for later. But I think we really need the money at the moment. This is apparently not a sought-off item either. So, but it's very nice to see the auction house booming. Say, oh, it's so cheap. Everything is really cheap at the moment. You could so easily level tailoring for this price if it was Season of Mastery. Players just want their gold. Okay, so we are off to the bank, and then hopefully financially better times will come. That seems like the bank. That looks more like a loaf of bread than gold, but it's probably supposed to be gold. Unless we walked into the... Okay, it probably was supposed to be bread then. Man. It has the Q posts, just like in Stormwind.
Glory to the Sindori.
Glory to the Sindor.
Keep your wits about you.
That's a little problematic.
The dark times will pass.
And we can't press escape.
Glory to the Sindori. Remember the sun well.
Okay, that's I think we have to disable that. But for now, I would say thanks for watching. And have a good one. Maybe a close-up of our beautiful sword right here. See you. Bye.